Hello and welcome back to another vlog. Yeah, I know it's been a wee while. That's due to a few factors. As you know, I work night shift, and yeah, as I've said before, usually that means I'm too tired to actually do a vlog by the time the weekend rolls round. And two, this is the other main factor, is I've got my GoPro set up, which is what I'm recording on now. And yeah, I'm trying to make the videos a bit more different rather than just sitting in the house all the time. And yeah, I decided to get a wireless mic for it, and I've had a few issues, A, setting that up, and B, remembering to check it that it's actually turned on or the camera's set up for it. Because I've got the GoPro 10 Black, and believe it or not, sometimes it does not like realising there's an external mic in. It just registers there's something in the port and then decides to mute all mics because it's like, oh, what one are you using? I don't know. So yeah, sometimes that's an issue. Like the weekend there, I was away a wee road trip, done a lot of recording on it, and got home, went to edit it, try and get a video up for last weekend, and found I had no sound throughout the whole thing. I realised that Saturday night, and by the time I had done another video that I'd be happy with, it was like too late. So I was like, oh well then, as they might say. So I was looking for see where I put my vape. So yeah, there's that. So bit of news is, as much as I say I work night shift, I'm actually coming off of night shift. I'm going to day shift because of a various reasons, which I'm not going to bore you with them all, but the main one is I think it's going to be better for my home life. It is less money at the end of the day, but I'm hoping that means I'm going to have more time for doing things like my vlogs, the bikes, my partner, my animals, just things like that in general, because yeah, it's just one of these things. So I am this is my last 2 days at the moment of night shift, because I was on holiday half of the latter half of last week and the beginning of this week, or the beginning half. So I've had the equivalent of a week off work, because we only work 4 12-hour shifts. And yesterday, at the point of recording this bit, if it works, because my brother works day shift, he had been helping arrange it. He had been in touch. He was like, right, well, one of the guys needs to talk to you about changing over to day shift. I was like, right, that's fine. So I went in yesterday and seen him, and yeah, it was literally just had to hear it, as you'd say, from the horse's mouth, that I actually wanted to go day shift. So I was like, right, that's fine, I can do that. And yeah, that was it basically. As I've not had anything confirmed as yet, but considering my night shift supervisor got in touch with me last night saying, oh, I believe you're going day shift as of Monday, I was like, well, that sounds pretty much confirmed to me. That sun is blooming lethal, and I'm actually in out this junction quite easy for once. So yeah, I was out with the bike yesterday. There should be some footage of that, and I'll probably set it in somewhere because I had to mute it because my wireless mic doesn't have the longest cable to go from the camera to the receiver, and I don't want to risk going down the road at 50-60 miles an hour and the receiver falling off and meeting the tarmac, because it would not have survived it. So it was just a case of, well, I will just use the case and leave it like that. And yeah, hence why it'll be muted. There might be some bits unmuted. I doubt I'm going to put them in this video because I've not actually checked them yet to see how they came out. But I did have a couple of interesting moments when I was out with the bike, such as one driver deciding that one lane of road was the equivalent of two, which, yes, I probably did have a few chosen words for them. And one of the worst things I could have said was calm down. Well, hold on, pal, you're the one in moving traffic trying to turn one lane into two, causing a danger, you know? Just because I've chosen to sit at a set point in the lane and so I can see the traffic ahead, because there was traffic, or maybe at quite a slow point, he's decided, oh no, I can turn this into 2 lanes. No, that's not how it works. For those that actually watch this that don't know a lot about bikers, if you see a biker doing that, that is so we can see the traffic further ahead rather than just the back of the vehicle in front. We can gauge what's happening. That's not to say that we are leaving your room to sit on the inside of us or the outside of us and become a hazard. Because you've got to remember, if we don't see you and we have to move in for whatever reasons you're sitting there, like in the situation I was sitting towards the outside of the lane, he was on the inside. If we don't know you're there, because bikes do still have blind spots, you can be the cause of an accident there. You've got to remember, if it's a 1-lane road, you've still got to treat it like it's 1 lane, even if we are off to the side. That is us making the road safer for ourselves, and safe having to do something like slam on our brakes right in front of you, because odds are we're going to stop before you, and we do not want rear-ended by anybody in a car, because it does not end well for us. Hence why some bikers do react quite angrily when you do it. Now, I will say normally I wouldn't have reacted as angrily there, but I was having a bit of a bad moment, so not exactly the best time to be doing that as a car driver to myself. Now, in saying that, we do get a lot of good drivers out there that realise that, you know, which is fine, but it does show how some drivers are. But yes, hopefully I will be day shift soon. I'm going to get a new cable for my wireless mic, and I am hoping, now that the good weather is coming in, that I will be taking the bike in and out of work a fair wee bit over the next few months. So hopefully that will also mean that I will have better footage of of the bike going to and from work. And if I get the longer cable for my wireless mic, I set my microphones up right, hopefully I will be able to get it in such a way it is comfortable to have the mic in the helmet, and I can still do my prattling whilst on the bike. So in saying that, I'm going to call an end to this segment here because I'm just about to pick somebody up, and I do not like recording with other people in the vehicle, if I am honest. I do it from time to time, not very often, but it's just more one-offs and if something is going on. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, jump cut. Well, welcome to the next bit. Yeah, we're out in the car again today. I'm just away to go and try and sort out my vapes a wee bit. So yeah, sorry if I'm a bit bleh at the moment, I'm pretty tired. I have literally finished my last night shift this morning, had a couple hours sleep, got up again and got on. So yeah, well, I said got up and got on, I got up and lay about for way too long, and then yeah, I'm now in a bit like I left everything too late, but it is what it is. I really hope when I'm editing this I don't look as white on the computer screen as I do on the camera screen. But anyway, let's say I went to try and sort out some vapes, because last week I bought some vape liquids, which I bought 3 of the flames, 3 of the same flavour. Don't know what the hell I was going to try to say there, and I'm really not enjoying them too much. So that's where the good thing is where I go, is if the bottles are not open, you can actually take them back and exchange them for another flavour, which I'm hoping to do today. So yeah, I'm going to go there, pick up some new coils and things like that, and yeah, things like that. And to be fair, I've been running 2 flavours this last week that I'm not the most keen on. It's quite weird, I've got apple muffin and my PX80 here, which at times I really like it, it's really nice, and then other times like I don't really like that too much. It's quite a strange one. So yeah, I'm going to just pick up some new ones and hopefully exchange some new coils, things like that. And yeah, this weekend I'm trying to fix my sleep routine to go into day shift, because yeah, I'm going to be up early in the mornings for day shift instead of up later in the afternoon for night shift. But it is a bit of a pay drop. I think I said this in the first segment, so I'll try not to drag it out too much. It is a bit of a pay drop, but in total I think it's going to be better all in all. Me and my partner spoke about it quite a bit. Excuse me, I've got a bit of gas stuck. Yeah, me and my partner spoke about it quite a bit before the decision was made for me to go day shift. And yeah, we agreed that we think day shift's going to make a big difference to a lot of things. So decided we're going to go into day shift and yeah, take it from. It's going to take a bit of adjustment, so we'll take it from there. But I don't really have too much planned for this weekend, really. So this vlog and the next one's probably going to be more talk about just things in general, and hopefully take things as they come. Well, hopefully we just have to take things as they come, don't we? But yeah, the weather this weekend at the moment is not looking too good, so I don't think we're going to get the bike out, but we will see. I'm going to jump back to my work a wee bit. One of the good things about being day shift that's counteracting the pay drop is, instead of finishing on a Friday morning from a Thursday night shift, is we actually finish on a Thursday night. So yeah, I'm hoping that's going to give me more time and more energy to do things. You know, instead of coming home Friday morning, sleeping and being absolutely knackered from work, so sleeping most of Friday away, then getting up and having still pretty much no energy. I'm hoping I can come home on a Thursday, spend some time with my partner, spend some time with my dogs, maybe do a wee bit of vlogging, because my partner does work on a Friday as well. A Thursday, sorry. I'm so used to saying Fridays. She does work a Thursday as well, so maybe do a wee bit of vlogging then. Maybe do my video editing, you never know. And then, yeah, go bed, get up Friday bright and early, get on with things. But we can only but take it as it comes. So that's one of the upsides to going day shift. The big drawback to day shift is going to be the money, but yeah, it is what it is. On another up note, is I've worked with some of the guys on day shift before, and I get on well with them, I worked well with them. One of them actually, at least one of them used to be night shift, and I got on really well with him, so I think the plan is on Monday I'm going to go and work with him, which will be quite good. Another upside is my brother works day shift, so yeah, it'll be nice to work beside him as well. Just gotta watch the road here. But I'm going to apologise now. Say the first thing about the guy that pulled his car alongside me when I was out on the bike. I've decided I'm not going to put that footage in this video. I rewatched it, I double checked it, and maybe it's a bit more heated than it should have. So I've decided I'm not going to put that up, because yeah, I don't want to encourage that type of behaviour. So I apologise for that. You know, sorry, concentrating on the road here, this bit gets a wee bit tight at times, but that's what it is. So just letting somebody cross over. But yeah. Speaking of which, I've got another biker behind me. Now, unlike some, I will not be trying to cause them issues. I've got an eye on him. Be fair, he's not the type I'd ran with the Hayabusa, to be honest. Not any badness, just the Busa I would actually ride with him probably. But it's not the type you'd usually see cruising with a Hayabusa. He seems to be on a cruiser. I know I'm prattling here, I always find it quite funny. One biker could always sort of seem to, even if one biker's in a car and one biker's on a bike, like this guy behind me, I'm in my car, you always sort of get a vibe with the car as if they know, or they've got a family that's into bikes, you know. It's just, there's a difference. It's hard to explain, but there is a difference. You can just sort of tell. So yeah, I was hoping I'd be up a bit earlier today and maybe getting the bike out, but left it a little late and we were needing to go down to the vape shop and things like that. I was like, right, I'm just going to leave it today. And as far as I know, the weather for the rest of the weekend is not looking the best for it, so yeah. But there's another upside to going day shift is hopefully I can actually get the bike in and out of work. Hopefully I will be doing it at some point. Because that's the good weather on the way in. Another upside to the bike is you can filter through traffic a bit easier. As long as you watch out for the drivers that don't like you filtering. Because filtering is, as far as I know, well, last time I checked, it was legal in the UK, as long as it was done with consideration. You know, aka don't go too fast, don't go speeding up, like lane splitting or filtering through traffic, do it at a reasonable speed, keep the bike under control. Which is what I usually do. I don't filter when I can't see what's coming or anything like that. I usually just filter when I can see the road's clear and things like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm always the perfect rider. I have done what could be classed as stupid things in the past. You know? But I think everyone has really their own given points. And something else I will say, as much as I'd like to... Sorry, I know I'm always all over the place in these videos. As much as I'd like to record inside the vape shop, I'm not going to, or at least not today, because last time I asked, the owner of it wasn't too keen on it. So yeah, I've always sort of taken that with a bit of respect and appreciated his wishes. You know, he's not keen on me filtering. He's not keen on me filming. Sorry, filtering. It's because I'm watching the bike here. Aye. So because I know he wasn't keen on me filming, I've always sort of taken that with a bit of respect, and I get on well with the guy that owns the shop. I do mention his shop by name, but that's about it. So yeah, you never know, I might speak to them again at some point and ask him how he felt, or how he feels. That's quite nice, that, to be fair. He's just overtook me. That's quite a nice bike. I will say that's the good thing is There's somebody walking along balancing on the curb there, so I gave them a bit of room. Even the guy on the bike, he waited till I'd gone out, I was pulling back in, he had to clear. That's where he decided to go around me, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Wouldn't mind knowing what it is. Bit of an unusual paint job on it, if I'm honest. It's just like matte black. But it's nice, it actually suits it. It does actually really suit it. So yeah, like I was saying, I won't record on Signal today. Just out of respect to him. So, yeah. I don't know, I might speak to him and see if he'll let me film at some point in the future. And I have no idea how well this wireless mic is actually doing with the camera. I'll say that as well, this is like my first real vlog using it. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, you are seeing it about the same time, well, you are experiencing it in the same video I am of how the mic is actually doing. Fair bit of traffic here. Tell you what I can do, I can actually take a slightly different route here. Players on try and filter through there, so I get my wee bike's room. It's quite a wide bike, it's definitely a cruiser style, but it's definitely quite wide. This is where we find out how people know, this is how we find out if people know how to drive on roundabouts. Yeah, I gotta watch traffic at the moment, so I apologise for the quiet periods or the random jump cuts. Don't worry, you're not missing much. So yeah, I know this hasn't been the most exciting vlog, I'll say that. But I am going to try and make them a bit more exciting. I don't know how. Like, I know some people want to see more time on the bike, and like I said earlier, I'm hoping that's going to come, even if it is just to and from work. The better weather is coming, so that's good. I got a few people this year I'm hoping to A, take the bike to go and see, and B, get out a few rides with other people. A few runs, which will again be quite interesting. Now I know like I said in the first segment of this, I don't record other people in the car, but when I'm out on the bike it's a bit different because I like to have the camera on. Just, I've come across too many incidents where having a camera does sort of make the difference. You know, like just incidents where like maybe somebody's pulled out, there's been a small collision, you know, and you find that the car driver goes, oh no, they came out of nowhere, I didn't do anything wrong. And that camera can make the difference to go, no, that car driver just was not paying attention. You know, and you can't argue with the footage. But it's a double-edged sword, because obviously if I do something wrong, the camera footage can be used to prove I was in the wrong as well, which I'm fine with. You know, it's not like I ever do anything illegal. I always drive within the laws and yeah, all there is. Yeah, I've got a 1300cc bike that can do near enough 200 miles an hour, but I don't ever take it above 70. mean, to give you an idea, a few years back, you might remember this if you've watched some older videos. I had a CBR. I was going out one day, far enough to roughly where I am right now. And I was driving down the road, and I had a car in front of me, and he indicated into the right. So he was pulling into the side of the road for a parking space. I thought, right, that's fine. And there was a junction across the road from us. As I've gone to go overtake him, he's suddenly swung round to go down the junction on the right hand side of the road, and I went across his hood. Now, to be fair, he did put his hands up to it in the end and all the rest of it, but he was somebody that lives local to me, so I knew his uncle, far enough, who was in the car with him, and we were talking about it, and the guy hadn't long passed his test. He made a mistake. It happens. The bike, unfortunately, was not alright, but it was. That's the main thing. And we got talking about it. I pulled the footage off the camera and spoke to him, and he's seen what he done. And because at the moment, I think he had a bit of a. I think he was panicking a wee bit. But I showed him the footage of my point of view of him indicating into the left to park, and then I'm swinging right, and he put his hands up and right, okay, I'm in the wrong, I'm sorry, and we sorted it out from there. The only thing he did ask is because he hadn't long since passed his test, which I'm a relatively reasonable person, it's blooming busy here, is if we could keep the insurance out of it, because as I said, he hadn't long since passed his test. I was like, well, you know what? You've been decent to me, you've been decent with me. As long as you actually stick to your guns, I have no qualms in helping you out a bit. So I'll have a reverse here, because there's nowhere to park by the looks of it. You know, as long as you stick to your guns, that is not ideal. There's a van up here behind me now. There's me turn around. Aye. So as I said to him, as long as you stick to your guns, we can sort something out. Oh, he's one of He's take up where I was going to turn. This is not ideal, because he is literally just parked right where I was going to go. So aye, and yeah, I'll give him his dues. He did stick to his guns, and we agreed on a sort of out of court settlement a wee bit. So I just watch what I'm doing here, because I was getting mighty close. Well, if he was decent, but sorry for the wee random jump cut there. Aye, so he did stick to his guns. We got we had agreed a wee settlement out of insurances and that, which he paid no problem. There's one bad thing about this place. Try to watch fucking everything that's going on. It's that blooming busy, it's to be unfucking real. Tell me you're going where I think you're going. You're not, are you? Where are you going? Right, I'll just park there. But anyway, we'll throw in our jump cut just now, and I'll catch us all in the next bit. Jump cut. Well, that's that over and done with. I made it into signal vapour in time to see them. Just and no more, I think is the way of putting that. Which wasn't too bad. And yeah, they done, as I said they do in the last segment, they replaced the two oils that I really did not like with two that I do. Also picked up another set of pods for my wee vape, because I wasn't needing them for my Vaporizzo XR Max or whatever the hell they want to call it. So yeah, got another set of coils, well, another set of pods with coils for that, which I'm quite happy with. Now I will be honest, one of the last times I was in there talking about a new vape that they had in the shop. I was sort of tempted to pick it up because I thought it was a upgrade to this one, or a newer version. Turns out no, I was wrong. It's a very similar mod but by Geek Vape instead of Vaporizzo. So like, oh okay, because I was in two minds of picking that up today, but yeah, not going to do that. Well, not until either this or my PX8A goes wrong. So no new mods. I do apologise. That's probably that the vape oil or the vape liquid I returned, as it seems to really, it's not got a lot of flavour to it, and you just seem to get this you just seem to get this blast of nicotine to the back of the throat, which is not ideal in my opinion. It's actually pretty disgusting, but it is what it is. So yeah, I think when I get home eventually, because I'm going to go down and see my brother, as I'm going to throw this pod in the bin. It's a bit of a shame because it's not even that old, and replace it with a new one and a new flavour, because I did pick up 4 new flavours today that I have not tried in a while, because they've changed the way they make them. So I don't know, I don't want to say they're new liquids, but they're not new flavours. They're just double concentrate now for whatever reasons. So yeah, I'm fancying giving them a try. They did ask me what flavours I'd like, and it's Signal's own brand, so I was like, well, you know what, just give me, it's 4 for 10, so it's like £4, 4 bottles for £10. I was like, I'll tell you what, just give me 4 of your own flavours and we will give them a try. Because I usually stick to a brand called Double Brew, which I really do quite like, and I like the flavours out of it. And I probably vape more on Double Brew than I have on most others. I don't say most because there's a select few that I've probably vaped just as much, but try to get them is not always the easiest. So I've asked for 4 random ones, and yeah, we'll see how I get on with them. I've not even looked to see what flavours they are yet. But he did swap the 2 liquids I returned, he did swap them for 2 of my Double Brew ones. So yeah, I know I like them, that'll be good. But yeah, if you watch my videos and you made it this far, thank you very much. I know they're not the most entertaining, unless you like watching somebody just ramble away. But if you've got any ideas on how to make my videos more interesting, leave it in the comments down below. Oh God. But what I was going to say is, or what I was saying is, hopefully, I know some people want to see more of the bike, so hopefully we'll get that out. I know I was saying that earlier in this video. And again, when I go day shift, I'm hoping to get more miscellaneous videos put up, just different odds and ends. But something I'm going to ask is, for those that actually watch my videos and use vapes, do you prefer being cheaper and buying online, or do you prefer paying a wee bit more and going into a store and having a rapport with a shop and buying direct? Me personally, I'm a bit more old-fashioned. I prefer going into the shop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know there is some things now we can only really get online, So, like, there's some vapes out there, you can only get the coils for it online, or liquids you can only get online, but I really do prefer going into the shop, because you sort of get the latest news and things like that. You've got face to face with them, and on things like that, those two liquids, you get to know the return policies and things like that, and when you've got a good rapport with people, you know, like when I returned those two, Jim didn't even inspect the bottles. He just gave me the usual spiel, or they opened, or this. I was like, no, I've not opened them. I bought 3, I've opened 1, I've vaped one of them, really don't like it. He just took the other 2 and swapped them. And I even got a wee cup of tea out of it. So, let me know down below what you think. I know that's slightly different what I'm actually going to say this. Maybe not the best platform to be saying this, but I'm going to say it all the same. Is it just me, or is YouTube actually getting worse for their adverts? Like, to the point it is getting really bad for just advert after advert after advert. I mean, I know I'm not really getting any in my video, or in my videos, because I'm not that popular. But when you watch, like, bigger YouTube channels, do you find that you just constantly seem to get adverts in it? You know? And it really is starting to grind on my gears, because I do, excuse me, I've got hiccups. I do watch a fair bit of YouTube, and it really does get annoying when I'm sitting trying, like, doing my dishes or doing my housework. I've got YouTube playing in the background, and all I get is adverts for this or adverts for that. Or it's like, what the hell? It's like, I feel I'm spending as much time skipping adverts when you can skip them as you are watching what you're trying to watch, or listening to what you're trying to listen to. You know, that really does annoy me. I mean, I get that YouTube's essentially a free website and all the rest of it, and they've got to try, everyone's out to try and make money, but it's getting beyond a joke with them now. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, I think this weekend's going to be a bit of a lazy one. I might go out for a few drinks with my partner tonight or tomorrow. I'm actually more leaning towards tonight, if I'm honest. Now I need to see what the weather's like for the bike tomorrow and Sunday. And it's more just try and get out, like, just try and spend time with my partner, because this is another of the reasons why I'm going day shift, is when I'm night shift we really don't get to spend that much time together, because I get home from work, my partner's already in bed for her work, she gets up before me, I get up, we maybe spend an hour together, and I'll say max we really get on a day we're both working is 2 hours together. At that, I'm getting ready, getting washed, yada yada yada. Then we're out the door, she's away to work, I'm away to work. I go and do my jobs, come home, she's in bed. We really don't get to spend that much time together at the moment, which does have a contributing factor to one of the reasons why I'm going day shift, because when I go day shift, alright, I'm going to be, when I get up, my partner's going to be in bed for her work, that's fine. But when I get home from work, instead of spending an hour together, I'm going to have about an hour, 2 hours to wait, and then my partner's going to be home from her work, and we can actually spend a wee bit of time together on a nightly basis. We're going to go to bed together. Well, I'm probably going to be in bed before she is, but we're going to sleep together, then I'm up again. So we're hoping that's going to make things feel a bit better, because it was getting to the point where we were feeling like we didn't really have a relationship anymore, which is not ideal. You know, and even at the weekends, my partner works weekends, so we're only seeing each other around the work. Now that's going to be the same, but again, I'm going to be up earlier in the morning. I'm going to be a bit more lively, I hope. So hopefully we can spend a bit of time together before she goes to work, or before I go out and do whatever I'm doing on that day. But it is what it is. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm going day shift. The only real big drawback that I can see at the moment about going day shift is the fact that it's less money, but money's not everything in the world. But as I always say, money is the root of all evil. So yeah, I know this is a bit of a, I'm sort of lacking a bit in this video, but it's because I'm still relatively tired. I'm not too tired to drive, but I'm relatively tired, because let's say I only had a few hours sleep. That's just tiding me over until tonight, and then I can go for a relatively early bed and try and get my day shift routine in place. But yeah, we'll see how all this plays out. Sorry, I'm always looking, I'm always watching everything. I always try to anyway. That's how you see things that are interesting. You know, from time to time, that's how you see things. So yeah, that's my plan for the moment anyways. I think I'm going to go and see my brother for a wee bit and head on home. You never know, I might edit these videos tonight, try and make something out of it all. I will try and throw a bit of the bike in there somewhere, don't know where, but I might do it where I was talking about that guy that came along the side of me, you know, which I had to explain to him in what really should be a nicer manner of why that was dangerous. But yeah, we'll take it as it comes, because I might get home and be too tired to do that. I'll need to play around with the mic though, I'm sure of that, and see how it comes out, because yeah, I've just looked at the receiver there. I've noticed everything's set up by +5 decibels. It's like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I could have done sound editing on the computer with it set up a bit different. If I just had it as a neutral, as normal, no plus decibels, no minus decibels, just flat rate, it sound might get better, so I might try it for next time. But bear with me, and again, any ideas you've got on what you would like to see in videos or how I could improve them, leave them in the comments down below. I'm not saying I'm ever going to make it big with YouTube. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice, but I doubt I ever will. It's quite a hard market to break into these days. It really is. But it is what it is. I'm more just doing this for myself at this point than anything else. Sorry, just swapping my vape to my IPX80. One of my older vapes. I say older, it's actually quite young compared to some of the other ones I've got. But I do still really like this. I just need to remember I'm at work and it's in my pocket. I close the airflow on it. I always forget to do that. Then the airflows get gunked up with crap from work. But it's actually a really good wee vape. Probably a bit outdated now, but as what is. At least the pods on this you can change the coils, and it does seem to last a good long time. But yeah. Not too much to say at the moment, as much hate said. I'll take things as it comes. I might actually start the next vlog tomorrow or Sunday, you never know. Because I'm going to get this one edited and uploaded. Also, that's about a few odds and ends to do in the house, try and get that back up to scratch. Because I've sort of been neglecting it a wee bit lately. But we'll take that as it comes. And yeah. So I think I'm going to draw an end to the vlog there. And I'll see you all next time. So until then, remember, be smart, be safe, thank you others, and peace!